Hello, this will be a tutorial looking at the Gregorian chant of Pange Lingua Gloriosi in the modern chant notation. And what we'll do first is we will go through the pronunciation for those unfamiliar with the Church Latin pronunciation, and I will do my best to do it in a way that's more conducive to the singing. For example, having gloriosi instead of gloriosi, and trying to keep a nice rounded vowel sound. So as we go through verse 1, we have Pange Lingua Gloriosi Corporis Mysterium Sanguinisque Preciosi Quem in mundi pretium fructus ventris generosi rex effundit gentium. And 2 we have nobis datus, nobis natus, ex intacta virgine, et in mundo conversatus, sparso verbi semine, sui moras incolatus, miro clausit ordine. For 3 we have in supreme nocte cene, recumbens cum fratribus, observata lege plene, cibus in legalibus, cibum turbe duodene, se dat suis manibus. And 4 is verbum caro panem verum, verbo canem efficit, fitque sanguis Christi merum, et si sensus defecit, ad firmandum cor sincerum, sola fides sufficit. And now we have the last 2 verses which form the Tantum Ergo. So we have verse 5, Tantum Ergo Sacramentum veneremur cernui et antiquum documentum novo cedat ritui prestet fides supplementum sensuum defectui genitori genitoque laus et jubilatio salus honor virtus quoque sit et beneditio procedenti ab utroque compar sit laudatio, and we end with Amen. So now let's look at this melody. Let me play through it, just this melody line. So as I usually do with these tutorials, let's look at this melody in the sense of steps, leaps, and steps, skips, and leaps, and this is sometimes referred to as a modal counterpoint, sometimes a melodic counterpoint, but it's looking at the notes in relationship to each other, even though it is simply a single line, a single melody. So we start off here, and then we step up, and we step down. Then we're going to leap up to there, that leap of a fourth. We're going to step up and then skip up. Now we stay on that note, we step up and right back. We step down, but then we skip up and continue that downward step. And then as we go on to the third phrase, we step up, we skip up, but then we step back down as we fill in and do some stepping. Next phrase, We step up, skip down, and then skip down again, but then leap up and a big leap down. That's kind of uncommon to see that type of skipping and leaping without stepwise motion in between. The next phrase, we're here, we're skipping up, we skip right back, and then we skip back up and step. Then we step up, we are here, we step up, we skip down, but then we finish with stepwise motion. And that is the usual case in Gregorian chant lines, that when you, for example, you would skip up or leap up, oftentimes then you step downwards, and they refer to that as kind of filling in the skip or filling in the leap. So over the words, quem in mundi pretium is a very unique phrase in that it skips down again in what they would call a skip group, but then it immediately leaps up and then leaps down, and that's a very uncommon thing to find in chant. So let's again just look at this melody. Following along. So now let me sing this with, while playing along just this melody line. We have Pange Lingua Gloriosi, corporis mysterium, sanguinisque preciosi, quem in mundi pretium, fructus ventris generosi, rex effudit gentium. Then verse 2. Nobis datus, nobis natus, ex intacta virgine, et in mundo conversatus, sparso verbi semine, sui moras incolatus, miro clasit ordine. Then verse 3. In supreme nocte cene, recumbens cum fratribus, observata lege plene, cibus in legalibus, cibum torbe duodene, sedat suis manibus. Verse 4. Verbum caro panem verum, verbo carem efficit, fitque sanguis Christi merum, et si sensus deficit, ad firmandum cor sincerum, solat fides sufficit. And for verses 5 and 6, the Tantum Ergo. Tantum ergo sacramentum veneremur celui et antiquum documentum novo cedat ritui prestet fides supplementum sola fides sufficit. Genitori genitoque lauset jubilatio salus anum virtus quoque sit et benedictio procedenti ab utroque comparsit laudatio. Amen. So I hope that helps you with your practice.